Okay, guys, I got the goodies.
All right.
Here's some Carnival tickets. You take some. Be sure to share, okay?
Okay, we'll try.
All right. I'm not being judiciously even. The safe. There you go. I'll keep one. Hi, everybody. Welcome to At Your Leisure. I'm Chad Booth, and you know there are a lot of people who make our show actually work, and they're in the office most of the time. And we decided that we needed to get them out here in the field. So we brought down here to the Ute Stampede in Nephi, Safe Solomon, who is the guy who puts all our websites together. So all those cool pages you go to and all those neat things, it's his fault. And then we have Ryan and Stacy Sprague. Ryan is our social media guy and one of our videographers. And we decided that he should get out and have a little fun. So, Safe, have you ever been to a rodeo?
Unfortunately, this is my first time to a rodeo.
So you're in for a treat, man.
First rodeo.
My first rodeo.
Okay. I noticed he had the cowboy boot thing going there. That's great.
Yeah, he came prepared.
Well, part of the tradition of this rodeo is the carnival. They have it every year. It goes on before, it goes on after. There's carnival food, there are a lot of rides. It's a great deal of fun. Let's go explore it and find out.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
Let's break.
For the Nephi Ute Stampede Rodeo, takes over 70 personnel and at least 2 days, full days of setting up. And then another day of maintenance and of course inspections and to make everything safe for the families that come out here. So the food, the games are all part of our traveling unit. Those are the best corn dogs in the world. They're hand dipped and it's a recipe that she's had for, I'd say probably about over 40 years. We carry bunkhouses, we carry sleeping quarters for all the personnel. We're a traveling city. We carry our own power plants, electrical, water we get from the city, but we have to run water hoses, we have to run all the power cords and things like that. For teardown process, it takes about 4 to 5 hours, and we can usually do it about 3.5. That's with all the trucks loaded up, the garbage, wire, electrical, everything ready to roll to the next location in the morning. And some weeks we get, like a 4th of July weekend, we'll have to do an overnighter where we have to set up in 6 hours and open the next day. So we actually have more equipment in this. We're gonna be adding more room next year so we can get more rides in here. And we also have another multi-million-dollar ride coming next year, the Toxic. Every event and every year comes, we add more equipment. You have to add stuff, people get tired of the same stuff. So my favorite part of the carnival is watching all the kids and family, just having fun, listening to music out here and just enjoying themselves, not thinking of what else is going on in the world. It's about tradition here in Nephi, the Ute Stampede Rodeo. So families come from everywhere across Utah just to come for this event. Anything that I see with family and tradition is always brings it back. I might see a fireworks show every week for the next 2-3 months. We need a lot of tradition in family events, and that's what family, Utah is about family.
All right, guys, we've been out here at the fair having a lot of fun, hitting some pretty cool rides.
Absolutely.
Yeah, what's been your favorite ride?
The swing ride. All the other rides give me a headache after a while.
Yeah, we brought Safe out here. This is his first fair he's ever been at because he's from Egypt.
Yeah, first
so
rodeo.
we're showing him the ropes. We got to get him on that ride back behind us.
Yep. Let him throw up all over everybody.
While we're trying to convince him, you guys check out this next story.
Okay. Now, there are a bunch of clowning around going on out there, but it's pretty serious work.
Yeah, it's hard work.
Well, welcome back to At Your Leisure. Stacy, I got a question for you.
Yes, sir.
What would be your favorite rodeo job?
My favorite rodeo job, a clown. 1,000%
sure?
a clown. 100%.
Those guys get, Matt, the clown here,
Yeah.
he got knocked out once.
Yeah, it's the fun of the job.
Well, let's find out from him what it's really like, if that's what you want to do.
Absolutely.
I started working in rodeos when I was a teenager, so it's been 24 years now that I've been doing this. I know I still look like a teenager, but I've aged well. I've been lucky enough to go to 6 different countries: the United States, Mexico, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, and 5 countries. I lied. 5 countries. So I'm a rodeo clown. I can make mistakes. I've performed in 48 states here in the U.S. And my first time at the Ute Stampede here in Nephi, Utah was 2017. I don't really have a favorite, but there's a lot of good ones, and this is one of them. I'll show you Ray. Come here, Ray. The question is, am I going to be the only one out here? I'm the only one doing comedy and telling jokes. Ray, as you can see, much more athletic than me. Ray will be fighting bulls and distracting the bulls when the cowboys fall off or ride and jump off or whatever. So my job is I will be in the barrel, but my job is way different than his, and there will be 3 bullfighters tonight. Okay, you're done. It's all my turn now. And just believe in what you've done, because when they don't laugh, I mean, it squashes you. I think it's very comparable to what the athletes go through. If you got bucked off of 3 or 4 bulls in a row and you're hurt and you're limping around, you know, like that's probably going to mess you up on your 5th or 6th bull down the line. Same for us. If you do something that's not very good and people boo or don't like it, it hurts. I've gotten more comfortable because of the barrel. Like I can kind of stand there and keep my head out until the last minute when they're right there. But if I were on foot, they're so powerful. You know, seeing them on TV and all that's not the same as smelling their breath. Yeah, they're different. Everybody thinks bull riding and bronc riding and all these things are dangerous and scary, but they don't really think much about what we do. Public speaking is like the #1 fear in the world. We'll try doing it dressed like this. It's super scary. My favorite part about what I do is probably the reward that I get from seeing people have fun. And this is sort of cliche to say, but whatever, I mean it. When I go to an event, I sometimes will say this, you know, I know everybody in the audience, I look at them and I know that you paid a lot of money to come in here, and it was a big deal for you to bring your 4 kids and your wife and all that. And I know it's hard to park, and I know there's people selling you light up swords in the parking lot, and your wife and you are fighting about who's going to bring the diaper bag in, and it's tough, right? So then they show up, but our job at the end of the day is to make you forget about your sick family member and your bills and all those things, and just to see people really enjoy themselves at what I believe is America's last affordable option for entertainment. It's pretty cool to be a key factor in that, you know, and it makes me really proud that rodeo's still going strong like we are.
Welcome back to At Your Leisure. We're down here at the Ute Stampede. You know, one thing I really like about this show is I get to share experiences with people who've never seen anything like this before, and I get their perspective. So, Save Solomon is our web guy. By the way, where'd you get that at?
Oh, yeah, you guys make sure to check aylstore.com. You guys will find all these amazing hats over there.
Yeah, he's the one that built the site, so that's really cool. Anyway, Safe, have you ever seen anything like this before?
No, I've never seen such an amazing thing like this before. I only saw this on movies or shows or anything like that, but I've never seen such a great thing like this.
Are you
before.
ready to ride a saddle bronc?
I guess. Yes, it's a little bit scary, but yeah.
Say no.
No.
Anyway, we are going to find out a little bit about how this whole event comes together. There's a ton of planning in it.
So I've been involved in the Ute Stampede for the last 10 years on their committee. I've always enjoyed rodeo. I only competed a little bit amateurly in high school. Not a big rodeo contestant, but always enjoyed the Western heritage and what it brings. And it means a lot to Utah with the Western heritage of Utah. So I wanted to be very involved in the community and bring something to a community that the community could enjoy and be a part of. Born and raised in this town, actually 7 generations in this town is where I'm born and raised, and my family is here still. Yeah, raised around rodeo, raised around ranching. Our family has a large ranch here, so raised around livestock and this kind of thing my entire life. So I'm the vice president here. I do a lot of the media relations, a lot of the advertisement. There's 7 volunteer members, so we all work together to bring it together so we can build this place up and have a great time. For me, it's been a thing since I was born, which was 50 years ago, but it's 89 years old, working on the 90th year. Yeah, we become a big stop. We try to put up more prize money, so they're wanting to come. And so yeah, bigger riders, bigger entertainment, just something for the whole family. So a lot of the rights are here, Logan Hay. We have a lot of the top world champions that are showing up here. and many of them still may make the national finals in Las Vegas because they're fighting for every dime they can get. Cowboy is a sport, as the money you win is what gets you to Vegas for the World Championship. So a lot of these guys may appear in Las Vegas in December. It's a family-friendly event. We have something for your whole family. If they're a first-time rodeo fan, you want to come and see this. And if rodeo is your thing, we got a clown entertainer. I mean, there is something to keep you hooked for 2 hours. And then we have a carnival parade. It's just a small town community event. I call it the largest small town event in the state of Utah is what I like to call it.
The crowds are watching the cowboys. The cowboys are watching the cows. And we're taking everything in. We're going to be back with more of the Ute Stampede Rodeo in Nephi, Utah, right after we go to this story that you should be watching. Welcome back to At Your Leisure down here at the Ute Stampede. Boy, you know, I thought I knew a lot about rodeos, but I've learned all kinds of stuff. As an example, not only is the Carnival on the road all summer long, so are the Cowboys. Every weekend they've got a rodeo if they're going to win. So, honest truth, say, would you rather ride a Bronco horse or one of those bulls?
I guess I would love to ride a horse.
Hurts less. Yes, okay. Well, what was your favorite part of the rodeo?
Oh, I like the rider with the one arm. That was pretty impressive. That was pretty insane.
Yeah, overcome adversity.
Oh yeah.
And make a great life of entertainment of it. Stacy, what did you like the best?
I always like the food and Texas lemonade.
There you go. Well, that always is the draw for me too. All right, let's take a look at next week's show. We got a lot to serve up there too. Well, that's all the time we have for a show this week. Thanks for joining us. Remember, there is adventure around every bend. You just got to get out there and create your own adventure at your leisure.